Aye, so some really interesting research that was done in 2016 by two different organisations is worth mentioning. First of all, by McKinsey and Company, very renowned, obviously, consultancy company, where they surveyed about 52,000 managers to ask them and score themselves in terms of their own ability in terms of leadership. And what they found was that I think about 86% of people actually found that they said they rate themselves as inspiring role models for their organisations. 86%, it's pretty high. But at the same time, though, Gallup, another very reputable company, surveyed thousands of employees in the same geographical zones and found something the opposite, which is that 82% didn't rate their managers as inspiring or good role models. So 86% thought that they were, and 82% thought that they weren't. So where's the truth? Because obviously, clearly, there's a massive gap and misalignment. And I think this is a little indication of a major problem at the heart of leadership development and the leadership model that we're using or has been used up to now. And there does need to be a leader shift in terms of how we look at this area, because it's a multi-billion-dollar industry. It's not that there's a shortage of money being invested in trying to help leaders become better. I mean, there's probably more money than ever, but if those are little metrics showing us where things are at, then that's a big problem, because there's a big disconnect in terms of what we're trying to get to what we're actually doing and what we're actually getting. So one of the key areas I believe that's going to change that, if we're willing to lean into it, is to fundamentally change our paradigm in terms of how we're approaching it. And instead of it being an outside-in approach, which is trying to focus on behaviors and techniques and tactics, we need to completely shift that and flip it and go work from the inside out. So for example, learning things about, okay, well, how do I manage my ego? Which is a problem, an issue for many different organizations. How do I motivate myself? How do I learn how to thrive from the inside out? How do I manage stress? How do I improve my clarity of mind in a world where it's becoming more volatile, more uncertain, and busier, and just noisier? I'm always fascinated by the fact that if I'd said mental noise 10 years ago, it's 2020 when I'm recording this, if I said that 10 years ago, people would have said, what are you talking about? But today, I just said mental noise, everybody nods their head and goes, yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. Because it's just gotten so busy because we're connected so much with technology. But this is bringing maybe problems that were hidden, I think, to the fore. And so the leadership is going to be about working with people to help them become thrivers, to actually understand how to get results that matter to the business, but also to actually genuine have well-being from the inside out. Not just external physical well-being, but actually genuine inner well-being, that we're helping people to become high performers in a real sense. So if that's of interest, maybe check out some of the programs that I have here, or perhaps contact me, we can talk further. Food for thought.